Why don't we give them something to talk about?
Hi, I'm Jade,
I'm Annabelle.
and welcome to our show. I am so excited. Today, we're going off the cuff to talk about book reviews. How much faith do you put in them?
Love this.
I don't know who asked this question. I believe it was you. I think
I
this was
think it
one of
was
the very
me.
first ones because we both have two very separate ways on how we go upon book reviews. So, why don't you start us off since this was your subject?
Sure.
Don't we start off with something easy? Do you read book reviews before or after you've read a book?
I don't read reviews. I look at the stars.
Oh, so
I don't,
okay,
and I
sure.
look at the overall stars.
Okay,
So
sure.
instead of going the
Yeah.
individual comments. So I've read books that have not seen the review. And when I go to add it to Fable, it happens to show me the average review.
Yeah, sure.
Quite a few times they're under 4. 3 point something has been the average. After I read the book, I've rated it higher.
Yeah.
I've adjusted my rating system. I used to be really gung-ho with the 5s.
I think you're still pretty gung
I'm
ho.
still pretty gung-ho. I have a hard time really saying it's terrible.
Yeah.
But I will say that everyone gets something different from what they read, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, for sure.
we don't read self-help, we don't read religion, we don't read anything that's like life-changing, dramatic, although there are life-changing books that aren't any of those.
Mm-hmm.
So when I read a book, I, for example, really enjoy thrillers. Great. Thrillers are all going to be pretty similar storyline, a very similar number of twists till they get to the ending. And then when people write reviews, I've noticed, especially using Fable, is that some people review in different ways.
Yeah. So really quickly, you do it in Fable and I do it in Goodreads. So
Yes.
we're gonna definitely see two different things. Just
Yes.
a little
And
preview of how
also,
I'm gonna feel.
now that I think about the only way I would have prepped for this, because this is a no prep one. If we had prepped for this, I would have picked 5 books and we could have compared the
Yeah.
scores on Goodreads and the scores on Fables. Goodreads is, I think, something that many people use, most people use. And
Mm-hmm.
as far as what books are rated, if you search a book online, Goodreads immediately pops up what it's rated on
Yeah.
Goodreads. So I rate my books based on just did I enjoy reading it, right,
Mm-hmm.
in general? And I was gonna say, did I finish it? But I finish everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there something you don't?
Yeah, but sometimes there's a struggle.
Yeah.
I will rate it higher if I've read it very quickly, if I didn't wanna put it down, and then I take books that took me a little longer to read, and those I might rate a little bit lower.
Mm-hmm.
If the ending fell flat for me, then I'll rate it a little lower.
Yeah.
If I guess the ending, I sometimes still rate it high because I like the build up to it.
Sure.
When you look at other people's reviews of the same book, because sometimes after I review the book, I think my rating is so much different from some other people's. Let me go see.
Yeah.
And some
Like, this is how
people,
you rate
this
your
is how I
books.
rate. I think I'm more lenient because when I read some of the comments as to why I got a lower score, it's so specific to me that then I'm like, it's almost like they're the publisher or something, like they're really looking for something from the book.
Sure.
And the only way I could possibly do that is a different genre, probably.
Yeah.
So my very first fantasy book would be a brand new rating for me because I don't
Mhm.
know what I would have expected from it or
Yeah.
anything.
There would have been nothing to go off of.
Yeah. Also, I can read a book like a lot of people will say, I guessed it in the first 10 pages.
Mhm.
I knew this would happen. I knew that would happen. So they immediately take away from the book for that reason.
Yeah.
And but then and this is what I say to you when you don't finish stuff, like, I just think you're missing a lot because the second you say to yourself, "I know what's gonna happen,"
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, you're tuned out from the book now.
Yeah.
You've already kind of lost interest.
Mhm.
And then if you're surprised at the end, great. But if what you thought happened,
Mhm.
then you're like, "Blah."
Yeah, that's exactly what I came from it.
That
Mhm.
yeah. So
Mhm.
when
I
I
read a
rate
lot of reviews that are like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Even in fantasy?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, fantasy, I couldn't even
How would you
tell
know?
you anything
How
about
would
it.
you even know?
I'm like, I'm still trying to read the names.
So you don't even read the reviews at all. You
Not
just go
before.
based off of. So do you read them after?
Only when
So no, you don't acknowledge them. You don't put any faith into reviews.
I put zero faith into reviews because it's the same with movies.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be different. But here's the thing about
Mhm.
reviews, because they do an average, then it makes me question myself. Because when they do an average, you can only get a 3 something if most of your scores were between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of 2s.
Yeah.
I don't even know there was even a 5 in those. And I don't go searching for the reviews. I'm just like, let me just see the first couple to see why mine was so different. But it's usually for those reasons, and I'm talking specifically about horror or thrillers.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you don't go into much others. So see, I'm a reviewer person. I'm
Before you read?
huge. Yes.
how about
Even
before you
after.
how about before you choose the book? Will you choose it based on reviews?
So now that we're going in blind, I won't, but before I was.
Oh.
Because I do have a lot of faith in them based off of how I rate things. So we rate, read, judge everything
Mhm.
differently. So
I think you're a much stricter rater.
well, I wouldn't even say stricter. I rate to my preference.
Yeah.
So would I have faith in my own review for somebody else? Fuck no. Are you out of your people? I read the second Fourth Wing. What was it? The Onyx Storm.
Mhm.
Got 4 pages in. She drank milk. I literally, in my review, gave it 1 star and said, had to put it down because only a villain drinks milk. I am that petty, that bitter.
That's a crazy reason.
That's why I'm saying, like, I don't put faith into reviews, so I like reading them.
I see.
I don't give a shit what you reviewed it.
Yeah.
But if it hits me, like if I had read that, I would have been like, ugh, I'm not picking that book up. That sounds
So
ridiculous.
if someone
I would
else
agree.
had said your review, you would have been like, agreed. Because see, I
Agreed.
would have
Yeah.
seen that and gone, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I will read it now.
Exactly.
Just to
See,
spite
so
them.
I love to read reviews, and I put faith into them in the sense that if they attract me as a reviewer,
Yeah.
because I review a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't finish a book and I still review it.
Yeah.
You despise that, but it's just when I'm looking for something, I review it how I would want to find it. I would want to find, like I just read a book that was
So excited.
Allie recommended it to me, and I remember when she sent me a picture, she was like, was this written by a man? It literally says, I'm afraid of snapping turtles biting my heavy breasts. I laughed so hard at that.
That is such a weird wording.
Isn't that so?
Was it written by a man?
No, it was written by a woman.
Girl, stop writing.
It was freaking. It was like it wasn't even the worst of it, Annabelle. I can't tell you. But anyways, I gave it only a 2 star. I read the whole freaking book, and I only gave it a 2 star in the end.
And what was your reasoning?
And my reasoning was I put, read this book if you enjoy generational trauma. Don't read this if you have a fear of snapping turtles. But
that told me nothing about the book.
Exactly. Like my point is so that when I review, I want to look back at it and remember why I didn't like it or did like it.
See, when I read my reviews, I couldn't tell you anything about the book.
I know you can't.
And girl,
it drives me crazy. I'm like, God damn, Annabelle.
I also have a hard time with reviews because, as you know, I'm a talker.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about this review,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to tell you all the branches that come out from that review
in
detail. And so when I review the book on Fable, I'm a minimalist in the sense that I could have written that review about literally any book.
Yeah, you don't give enough to anyone to decide if they would like this.
Yeah, I'll be like, such a great story. It was short. It was quick. I read it fast.
Yeah, that
5
is
stars. Because
and I would never read that and
be like,
acknowledge it.
This person's review is pointless.
Yeah, I'd be like, a 5 star. That bitch was high.
Yeah, like what?
On what?
I don't get it. It was short. So I don't know if Goodreads has this, but Fable has the thing where you can hit spoil. It contains spoilers.
Yes,
and it'll blanket.
Goodreads also has that.
So here's where I'm torn because
Oh, yes.
I
Tell me.
could write more
Mhm.
and I could do it spoiler.
Mhm.
But then it's kinda like, who's gonna read it?
So I would. I read spoilers.
Oh,
If it says
yes, you do.
spoiler alert, I click on it. It entices me more, especially, like, this is another topic that we have, but people online on the Facebook community or on the Instagram
Mhm.
or wherever in the
Let's
socials
throw this one in here.
will be like, "Hey, I'm halfway into this book. Should I finish it?"
I
Bitch!
I detest that. I
Or
detest
even
it.
worse, I picked this book up at the store. I've never heard this author before. Can anyone tell me if it's good or not? Is she
Yeah.
a good writer?
Yeah.
Fucking read the book then. Why didn't you
Use
pick it up?
your own brain,
I mean, you have one.
and you know what you like and don't like.
What I'm looking for when I'm going onto those web pages is somebody saying, "Hey, I read this book. Never heard of this author. Never read a single book from her. It was amazing.
Yep.
I suggest this to you." I
And
don't want to be suggested to.
oh, okay.
Like, I'm not going. I hate people
I
who are going
do
on that.
go on those sites, not suggest, but I do on the one site that I'm on that has people talking about a genre of books.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the I made it this far
Mhm.
or oh, this is even worse. This book is so boring. I don't know if I should finish it.
DNF.
You just answered your own damn question.
DNF. Except for you, who will never DNF.
I will never DNF,
But
but
you also won't bitch about it.
I also don't bitch about it, but I also haven't really found anything book-wise that's so boring that I really am like, I mean, maybe the Bible. But
Well, I mean,
even then, it's
look at
all
how many different
make-believe.
versions they have in order to entice
Yeah,
people.
it's fantasy, so maybe I'd like it. But I think that when you're reading a book about, um, I don't know, some of these thrillers have trauma in them, trigger
Oh, for
warnings,
sure.
and some like
For
kids
sure.
stuff that nobody wants to read. So I think a good use of these sites that talk about books is either ask for, a lot of them say, I read this book when I was younger. It has this, this, this. Does anyone know the name of the book? And then people will put the
Oh,
name of, okay.
yes.
That's
Those
a
ones
good
are fun.
use. Those are
Yes.
good use of that.
I love seeing that.
Saying, has anyone read any books of this author? Just in general, just to
Mhm.
be like, I like them. I don't know what you get out of it. It's still your own opinion, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But when
I
you
don't even want that.
yeah, but I'm saying compared to legit having a book in your hands that you're reading, and then you go to this site to ask everyone else their opinion, just go read the reviews like you do.
Yes. That's
what
what
they're
they're
there for.
for.
Yeah, just read the review.
Yeah.
It's
You're not worried about spoilers at that point either. So
not if
click
you're
on
gonna
the
post
spoiler.
it. Yeah, if you're
Like,
gonna be
to
asking
me,
people,
that's like fishing for information of what the ending is going to be.
mhm,
Because, like, I don't ever see them say, no spoilers, though. I just see them saying, should I make it to the end? Is it worth
yeah,
it?
and
And
then
then they go, oh, of course. Or,
yep.
no, I saw it coming. Or,
Like, how do you know who to believe? That's the
exactly.
other thing. You're gonna get
It's
there's
not
never one.
trustworthy.
No, not at all. Whereas a review, I can see where it's more trustworthy. I
Yes.
still don't read them first and almost never agree. Sometimes I'll read one and I'll say, "Oh, that's true. I mean, I guess, but that wouldn't have affected my final rating."
And see, that does affect my final rating as well. So, like, I'll go in and just kind of look a little bit, just browsing through all the reviews. But then when I
Mhm.
get there at the end, I rate immediately after I read a book because I want,
Mhm.
and then I go back and finesse if I need to. But
Yeah.
I want what I felt in that moment to reflect right at that
And
time.
I'm bad about that.
And so I'll go in, rate it right away. Sometimes I'll sit with it. And then sometimes I'll be so like unsure of myself
Mhm.
that I'll read reviews based off of what I have rated mine. So, like that one book that I did, I'm Medusa. I'm
Okay.
Medusa, we read. You got what my final review was.
Mhm.
I was like, how can this book possibly be this bad? Like, this good? I gave it a 3 at the start. And I was like, no, I got to go lower.
Did you
Went,
read?
read the reviews, read the 5-star reviews, and then went to 1
Mhm.
based off of what I read. And so when we're talking about that, 5 stars are people who are like, "Oh, this book was so great and was so wonderful."
Yeah, no
You
specific.
types. Nothing specific about
Yeah.
why they liked it, what they saw in it. The people that had the bad reviews, which, again, I'm looking for that because in my mind, I'm like, 3's too high. But they gave me reasons why.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, they have a point. What? That's an excellent reason why this book sucked.
And now I'm
1 star.
What's funny,
They've given me permission.
what I think is interesting is with your personality, which is similar to mine, letting something change your opinion.
Oh,
But you're
sure.
looking for it, right?
I
Like,
am.
I
I want
will fight
confirmation.
you, and before I tell you I'm wrong, then I might say, okay, fine,
Yes.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But first I want to have the whole, no, you're wrong because of this, you're wrong because of that. And then
Yeah.
after absorbing all the information, I might be like, well, I can see why.
Yeah. One's that's going to be good is I think I've brought that final book for you for our romance
Oh, yes.
novels. Me and Allie both did not finish it. We both, I don't even think she started it.
Because she based it off what you said.
Based it off of what I said.
So
which
let's
was, I got
remember,
a couple little bit into it.
you weren't into it because you're not a fan of second chance romance.
Correct.
Okay. And that's the only reason, right? Or did you start it and you're like, you know what? It's just not, I'm not feeling it.
A little bit of both. So I'm not into second chance romance, but when we're talking about this book series, which is 4 books, we got all of their romances like started really right off the bat. Like we knew which couple was coming up.
That's true because they were in every book.
Yeah, this one was kind of not introduced as well, and we didn't see Cam in the other books as much. So I felt zero connection to her. What I really wanted was the dad. Because I had more of a connection to that goddamn father than Cam. And so to me, it just didn't even interest me.
Yeah.
So I already went in with a bad attitude about it.
And then you told her I didn't like it or I didn't have to. And she said,
then
perfect.
I won't even. Yeah. But
I won't bother.
You're like, I liked it.
I liked it.
Like all the other ones.
Yeah.
And like for us, it went downhill slowly.
So I didn't feel that. Now, I don't remember. And this is another reason why my ratings are so weird.
Yeah.
Because since I don't remember what I rated the first one, I rated the second one. Don't remember that one. So I might have like 3, 5, 4.
Yeah.
But I like them all the same.
Yeah.
So honestly, I guess the final thought we should take from this is I'm the worst at reviews and I really maybe should be reading them.
Maybe that's a good trial for some of our upcoming books is like really dig down about what you liked and didn't like. Make a pros and cons list.
I think I will be more specific about it. Also, I think because I think I am going to start doing the spoiler screen.
Yeah.
And getting more into it. 'Cause I could have said a lot of stuff about the I Medusa book, and we do have a podcast on that, so I'm not going to discuss it now.
Yeah.
But in my review, I didn't do it because I think I want my review public. I don't want to hide anything. I mean, it's going to be public, but I don't want to hide anything. And I liked it. So I kind of make it easy peasy on myself.
Yeah, sure.
And then when I look at some, like I've seen reviews 1 through 5 where it's like 5 paragraphs. I'm like, I didn't even know we could write that much in there.
First of all, I'm not reading those reviews.
Yeah.
I can tell you right off the bat, they're either being paid by someone to review that much.
Yeah.
Or they're too invested.
Yeah.
Either good or bad. It doesn't matter. If you got that much fucking read a new book, honey.
Yeah.
Take a breath from this book. We understand. It's either great or horrible.
Yeah.
But walk away. That's too much.
That's me explaining the book.
There is somebody out there, and I can't
Chapter
remember
1.
I remember her name, but she writes the best, most funny reviews, but they're literally like about the book and making fun of it. And it's so long. It's like a story in itself.
Oh,
but
wow.
it's so funny. And
I
you know
wish-
that's what she's doing it for, is just for laughs.
Yeah.
Those ones I don't mind. But
I
if
wish
you're
I was
actually
funny
like
about those.
raging about it or
There is
angelically,
nothing
like,
funny about reading.
Yeah.
Or rating.
Yeah, because like that one that I read, Allie sent me a picture of somebody who had given it a 1 star and there was too much incestuous sex in here. Girl, what
You
was
read the
she
wrong
reading?
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was she reading?
What does she
First
think?
of all, you needed those. Like those parts, they weren't graphic in any manner.
Yeah.
But this was probably a Bible thumper who probably just didn't believe in that could actually happen to a person.
Right.
But this was a generational trauma-based
Yeah.
book, bitch. You needed this to have
There
context.
had to have been trigger warnings anyway.
Yeah. Which we could talk about that too, because should they be at the front page of the book or not? Because I've noticed more and more they don't even include them.
Kindles. I mean, not on Kindle, but on ebooks.
On ebooks, they do.
They take you, well, at least on the Kindle, it takes you straight to chapter 1.
Yeah, because I didn't know what this book was about. She just asked me to read it and wanted to know what my thoughts were based off of the reviews.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, there's this review, there's this review. I was like, well, how did you like it? And she was like, I thought it was all right. I gave it a 4. I think she gave it a 3 or a 4. But anyways, I was like, all right, I'll read it to give you my review to see how I thought of it.
Did you read her review?
Oh, she doesn't review like I review.
Oh.
She just reviews based off of stars.
Oh, okay.
But, that's just because I have shit to say. Like,
you're like, you will know.
If you're afraid of snapping turtles, that's a trigger warning. I gave you a trigger warning, people.
If you drink milk, you're a villain in my eyes.
Exactly.
Don't ever drink milk in front of Jade.
If you drink milk and it has not a drop of coffee in it,
what's wrong with you?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's crazy how many things can spiral off book discussions.
Yes.
And I do think that it's something that you can have it's probably endless the amount of discussions you can have about it.
For sure.
Because there's so many things in books that are essential to some people, don't matter to others.
Yeah.
Length and thickness. But all those things. But honestly, I think that even though I make my own decisions, if I pre-read reviews, I'd be worried about any spoilers.
Yes, you are very spoiler
I hate
conscious.
spoilers, and I have seen some reviews of books that I've already read because I've looked at them.
Sure.
Where I consider what they wrote a spoiler, but it's not blocked.
Right.
We also have different like if you read a thriller, they're going to throw you off.
It's almost like a movie trailer nowadays.
They show you the whole movie.
Yes. Remember when I like a teaser more than a trailer.
Yeah.
So when I look at a review, I think of the same thing. I want a teaser, not a trailer.
Yeah.
Because the trailer is going to give me the whole goddamn thing and I'm not going to want to read it. But a teaser is going to give me enough to go,
interested or not.
Tell me a little bit more about this, which is what the blurb on the back of a book is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So if you're, like I said, now we're going in blind. I'm not going to read reviews prior.
So will you read them after?
But I still absolutely will read them after. Especially
after
if I need
you've made your decision, though?
Yes, always. Okay. I always make my decision first. Like, I'll always see the average star because I click on when I start reading it. Mm-hmm. And I always see the average star, but it's always the same. Like, I have never seen a fully 5-star rating.
No.
And I've never seen a fully 1-star rating. So
I've only seen it the 3 point something.
Yeah, like the highest maybe is like a 3.8.
Yeah, I think that it's like the average, but that's
why reviews are so crazy because everyone's just going to have a completely different opinion on what they want and what they see.
I think if you want to hear reviews or read reviews, great, but I don't think you should use them necessarily to judge whether or not you're going to read a book or not.
Yeah, I would say now that I don't do it. This is your sign from me.
Maybe you'll even get to the point where you're like, I will not read the beginning and the end or watch the first.
I don't anymore. Since we started this podcast, I don't read the ending anymore.
When I met Jade, she liked to read
the
end of the book so she wouldn't stress throughout the book. And
I got on meds, people. A year ago, and it's helped.
It was just insane to me because it's the journey of the thing. Oh man.
Yeah, people would hate it when I said that. I literally I won't finish the Harry Potter books because I read the ending and I hated it. So I've never read the last book. And I've never watched the movie either because the book ruined it for me. I was like, ugh.
There's just so many things I want to say to you.
I know. I don't do that anymore, though.
That is another topic for another time that we have. No, I mean, I could yell at you for days about book stuff and movie stuff, but we do have a topic about movie or book.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
and I can't wait to get into that. That one we do have to prep a little bit for, though. That can't be off the cuff.
Yeah.
It can be to a certain point.
Well, maybe for you, but not for me.
I have already started a list.
I'll be like, was there a movie? Oh, for sure.
Yes.
All right. So basically, hey, you want to read reviews, do it, but don't base your life on them. And also stop going on the websites and asking people if you should or shouldn't finish or start something.
Yeah, please.
Just decide what you like and make that decision.
That's the joy of reading.
Yes.
It's the joy of reading is the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? That's
it's
it.
your choice.
Yep. It's your review, not someone else's. Alrighty. Well, that's it for our podcast today. Do you like reviews? Do you listen to reviews? Or do you just give reviews like me? Come and let us know at our Instagram for Give Them Something To at Jade or Give Them Something To at Anabelle or
Give them something to podcast. Thanks for joining us.
bye.